Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. It is Saturday morning for you, Friday afternoon for me. I am um, catching up in my Hobonichi. Brain is fried. Sorry. Let's get started. Yep, our whole family's brain dead, but we're muddling through. I am playing catch up on my desk, even though I cleaned this yesterday in preparation for playing today. Somehow it got dirty. There are elves in my world that work on everything I do and destroy my clean desks overnight, every night. Um, going through a Costco magazine flyer, whatever, just pulling out a couple images that I like. I use a lot of titles because their advertising people have a lot more imagination than I do. Pulling out text that is colorful that I can use in those like text tiles that I like to make. Um, this is just a cheap way to get ephemera. And if you are a hoarder of ephemera, this is a good place to start, a Costco catalog. Um, so I stopped about there. I'm really wanting to still play some more catch up. Oh, this magazine, Flea Market Finds. The images in here are amazing. I would use every single one of them. Now, it's not a cheap magazine, and I'm not sure how often it comes out, if it's quarterly or monthly, but it was like $12. And ugh, not as bad as Flo and Daphne's Diary, but really cool images in here. So there's paper airplanes, and sorry about my ear being in your face the whole time. I moved my tripod a little bit, and apparently it needs to be moved a little bit more. But I have blank spaces in my Hobonichi, and I said this, I think, on Instagram. I chose not to make my Hobonichi health heavy from my parents' issues. Um, I have a separate private journal for a timeline and a lot of the details. I will never forget it. There's things that I jotted down, but I feel like in doing what my life was like for the last year and a half, it would be depressing to look back on, even though noteworthy. And I want to document it, but this was not where I wanted to document most of it. So I have worked along trying to make bright pages, uh, use different things for texture, watercolor, washi tape, magazine images. The bunny is a paper napkin. I've tried to make a variety because I love color, I love texture. I want it to be happy when I open it up and bright, and it's not disappointing me so far. So I have that's a little family of ducks swam by our dock the other night. I put that in there. Um, this is some of those magazine pages that I just painted with acrylic paints, and I'm cutting out little hearts and blank places. I have sort of documented a little bit here and there, or my big organization point for me is to write things in pencil on the days that they happen, and then I can go back in and document without getting mixed up with my days. I'm adding a quote here by Meghan Markle, which is not earth-shattering, but I feel like she reflects the times. Good thing my ears are clean, huh? She reflects the time in history. So when I'm 83, looking back at this, I'm like, oh yeah, Meghan Markle. So that's the only reason why I did it. Plus, I only like to put quotes in here that are short. That was my Notre Dame page. I don't know if I went too fast, but so I have blank spots, and I'm still got blank spots. But the good thing is, I don't feel like I have to finish it today, right now. I can always add a sticker here or there, or another piece of ephemera I get from somewhere else. But I just that was me erasing some of my notes. I've practiced, and I'm practicing some abstract flowers right there. I dropped some watercolor in it last night so it would dry by this morning. And just I love the crinkled paper once things are wet or have pieces glued onto them. Um, it is great for documenting your life. And I think I love this platform. I love the size. I love the paper. I won't have to have a Hobonichi next year, even though I do like the product a lot. But the Hobonichi with the composition notebook is fine for me. It works the same way. I treated it the same way. I will do it again for sure. Um, Still trying to work on brush lettering. Not so great. We're both suffering, my husband and I, with germs right now. I think our bodies are just run down. We are run ragged. My sisters are run ragged. I'm run ragged. But so we're just taking it easy the next day or two. And my sister out in California is still here. She does get a longer bereavement period than my other sister here does. So she's not rushing to go home just yet, but it will be in the next few days. Hopefully. No, just kidding. Um, I'm adding a watch there because I don't know what time will bring forward for me. I don't know what's next. And I even painted that title. What's next? I don't know. I will go back to my art camp. I will. That Amy Tangerine pen. I love. It's American Crafts brand. Love it. That particular one has her name on it. It's a big transition period in all three of our lives, my sisters and I. And I don't think these are the times that you should make rash decisions. Look at that fat earlobe. Ay, ay, ay. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I don't think these are the times where you make rash decisions. Kind of need to take a deep breath and collect yourself before anything happens. But these are the pages up a little bit closer, trying to get that glare from that magazine off of there. But I think I'm going to change my lighting situation. And when all else fails, just add colorful polka dots to your pages is what I do. Talking about packing boxes, we're starting to pack some of my mom and dad's stuff up. Yes, we are resting, but yes, we are trying to do it when all three of us are together. And look at my flowers. They didn't turn out so bad. James Burke makes me smile, so there's his washi tape. The airplanes made out of maps is kind of like my mom and dad, going off into the wild blue yonder. You are enough just the way you are. That's what Meghan Markle said. Just as you are. My mommy and her baby ducks. Just play, make it pretty, document it. That's what a Hobonichi does for me. My Notre Dame page. I love this page. See, that was the day that it was on fire, or the next day. And I just documented the whole thing on that page, and I'll always have that. Fun times. So, thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Got a couple days to play with here until May 1st, which I have a new process starting. Do I have to start it on May 1st? No, but in my head, that would be a good date, so that's what I'm going to do. So, see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.